All right, guys, welcome everyone. Appreciate you guys being here. What are you waving? Are you waving back there too? Yeah, all right, so I'm going to share the screen. I've taken a couple groups of and then tweaked it today and yesterday in regards to this new slide here about utilizing video and why. Why use video in your business and how. So let's chat about this a little bit. Again, the summit, you guys, I hope that you guys are coming to the summit, which is in May. So if you guys make sure to sign up and get yourself signed up, it's a free summit other than the rooms and stuff, and maybe a little bit of food that you guys will have to do for lunch and stuff of that nature. But the summit is fantastic. So if anybody already signed up, thumbs up that you are coming, good, perfect, got it. Some people saying yes. Some people have disappeared off your screens. That's good. All right, hey guys, I just want to share this with you because this is sometimes what you feel is that who said real estate profession was stressful? I'm 48 and I feel great. So I'll tell you right now that real estate's in some cases that you will be totally stressed, and sometimes I feel like you do lose a few weeks of your life on certain transactions and things. But we just want to make sure that you just work with people who really like you, and then you can forget that kind of stuff. All right. So several years ago, I tried to took the most ugliest picture I've ever have tried. There's a picture that we took of Madison yesterday. You said, ooh, on yours. Should I share that one?
It was gross. It's horrible.
All right. So she didn't like it. But so I tried to take this most ugly picture. And so you guys have ever seen a bad picture? Because I sent a picture to Madison yesterday. I said, hey, look at this picture, because she fell off the chair and she was busting up laughing. So I took a picture. Well, maybe she wasn't the most flattering picture. And so she was like, please, and grabbing the phone and saying, please erase this picture. So you guys have all probably seen a picture and it's not so great and whatever. So we've all had a bad photo. Does it really matter? I mean, it's great, but then that's the same thing with video. So how many people have grabbed a recording and you recorded something and they're trying to grab your camera to as I mentioned, to erase that video or that photo? How many of you ever recorded yourself in a video? Have you ever had a bad video? Have you guys ever recorded a bad video? What define a bad video? So we got shaking of yes, heads yes. A bad video, I'm always a fan that any video is better than no video. So, and I'm going to share a little bit about what we're actually doing on why video. On an average day, I'm going to have to move my little screen. People watch 4 billion videos a day. Now, I don't know how many people are addicted to TikTok, but TikTok can be very addictive if you sit there and allow yourself to watch for hours and hours and hours. That's a 25% increase. And this is old numbers here too. There's over the number of daily videos in just 8 months ago. It's probably even increased that. YouTube reports 60 hours of video is uploading on the site every minute. That's crazy. So I've already uploaded 2 videos this morning on YouTube. So it's just what it is. So 70% of marketers report that video converts higher than any other medium market proves. And we're going to talk a little bit about texting and videos too here, and just in texting and emailing. 200 to 300%, in click-through rates when marketers included a video. You guys agree to that? If you're watching kind of, I don't know, those who shop on Amazon and stuff, and you actually have a video review or a video, do you go and gravitate to that video? So I got some heads nodding yes, that we do. So guys, it's important to understand that when you throw a video, and I'm going to share all and everything today to share kind of some ideas what to do. 80% increase the conversions when you use video, on landing pages. We got some more people coming in. And so, you've got, sorry, go there. You got 92% of mobile video viewers share video to each other. Do you guys actually share video? Anybody of you guys actually are really fancy and just you get a video and you want to share it? I got 2 people that shared videos with me last night. So what happens? So you're sharing video. So you're sharing that content. All right, guys, everybody's going to video. Several years ago, it's like, the Facebook, the Twitters, the Instagram, the Pinterest, the TikToks. I mean, everybody is trying to keep up. All these social medias are trying to keep up with each other by doing some kind of video. TikTok, if you're not in there, they used to be like a good under-minute video, and now they got a 3-minute video section in there now too. So you can actually do something a little bit longer, which is great. It's real easy. I like doing a TikTok video. I like putting music to it, and I like to do what you want to do to it. And then there's another app that you can actually utilize to get rid of the TikTok logo off it, and then you can actually rebrand that. So we need to be smart about what we're doing here. You can do a small little short video and just, hey guys, just want to just let you know that, boom, you share like a 10-second little teaser about go check out blah blah 6 ways to do something. And then it puts a link and sends them to your YouTube channel. So you're maybe posting that one on Instagram and putting in one on somewhere else, but then it moves them somewhere else to see more content. And so you can kind of see. And so I use BombBomb, which is really nice because it actually shows how many people actually watched it. But it breaks it even down more. It actually says how many people open it, how many people watched, and then it gives me the percentage. You had 22% watched 100% of it. You have 10% watched 10% of it. So it really breaks it down for me to just kind of see what my content's doing on that. So what are you guys' challenges of doing video? Do you guys have any challenges? You want to share a challenge of video? You guys are all like right here and showing your faces on video. Some of you don't, some of you yes. So must be confident of your face. We all know what you look like, right? So I'm going to share a few challenges. If you guys want to pop up and say you have some challenges, Sarah, do you have challenges of video? I got a yes.
Yeah, for me, especially on TikTok, it's like how to stay relevant. My daughter tells me that I'm boring and not relevant.
Yeah. Also, and you've seen that, Sarah, some of my videos on TikTok, the ones that I sit there and I'll just do a little, hey, look at this, gutters clogged on a house or something, or is your house rotting, which I'm going to share one. And you get 27 views, 30 views. The big key there, go watch some people that show, how to jump on TikTok. And you actually can put the music is important, using trending music that are being used, but then what you can do is you can turn that way down and like have it in the background. You can turn that music completely off, but the algorithm still chose that see that you use that song. But my videos that have just been great are those really crazy family fun games that I just put my whole life on there, and they show funds. I think the one at Christmas morning, I don't remember what it is yet, but it's up there. So, which is great. Some of them are only like 300, some of them are 20, some of them are 1 view. So it just kind of depends on what you're looking for. And I know that there's different things where you want to put a couple of them. You don't want to put everyone, like 1 billion people use this one, 2 billion people have watched this. So you kind of put your hashtags, you get some lower ones and some higher ones. And so there's some training that you can kind of go do on that. But I just like to use it because it's a real easy service to be able to pick something in music and get everything all tied, get rid of the logo, stick it on Instagram or stick it on YouTube, and then repurpose it on somewhere else without the TikTok logo on there. And it's not bad to have the TikTok logo on it, but it would be nice not to have it. So, but people, it's really habit, confidence. So BombBomb said, hey, out of surveying 1,000 people, most of the people, the biggest one was just habit of that. There's times where you'll be driving around showing houses and then you go, wow, I should have shot that video. Wow, I should have shot that video. So what I would encourage you to do is I'd encourage you in your little notebooks or whatever that you guys have, is that you write down and say, you have a page and said, okay, here's my video. So if you're in the middle of doing some work or something, you go, oh, I should do a video on that. Take your little book and you should write down the video, write down what you want to do. And so then that way, when you, in the morning, you kind of look at this is what I've got my videos. This is what I want to shoot. What am I doing today? So I can be smart. I'm going to go over to this house and go over to that house. Sometimes I'm actually leaving my client that might be, upstairs. And then all of a sudden I go and I said, this is really cute. Like I did it this Saturday. I really like this Pottery Barn. She just had the house was insane. It was gorgeous. So we're decorating it. So as they walked upside, upstairs, I'm like, hey guys, check out this video. This is like, I feel like I'm in Pottery Barn, So just things like that you don't have to go do anything different. You can just actually share what you're actually doing. But I agree, if you get out of the habit and it's just like journal writing or whatever you might want to do, is that you just go, wow, I haven't written in my journal for so long, or wow, I haven't really done that for so long. Oh, if I even looked at my Facebook page for so long, oh, I better go look at my comments. And so it's the habit of just getting in the habit of taking 5-10 minutes. Confidence, people, when I first did my first videos, they were pretty lame, but I still did them, it was like, wow, cut. And then the funny part is one of my videographers actually sent me about a 2-minute video of all the bloopers. You know, maybe that was a marketing ploy to say, hey, maybe we do more, but that was really kind of him. He just gave it to me for free. And I put that on there, and I should go actually repost that, because I got so many more comments on the blooper video of like, oh, you know, he isn't perfect. Or I'm like, really, am I supposed to be perfect? I didn't realize that. So the things that you get these comments about, wow, he's real, this is fun, thank you so much for showing it. If you guys should see the blooper videos with Shannon and my cooking with my agents in the background saying, nope, sorry, that was flour, not sugar. I mean, there are just so many weird things that I do. So you actually can't, you could really mess up, because if you mix all that stuff together, and then she's just over there going like this, oh man, oh, and I'm looking at her going, I'm messing up, but I'm just going for it. And so I'm going to show one of those videos here. So, you know, scripts, you know, I'm not a big fan if I'm sitting there going, if I'm looking at like, hey guys, I just want to welcome you guys out to this really awesome, you see where I'm looking way over here. And so you're not looking at there. So, I mean, it is, you know, sometimes I'll put it like right here on my camera or right below my screen, and I can just look at the camera and I can kind of see, you put some bullet points, but you just want to be kind of just, they want to see us. They just want to see us natural, you know, and just do it. So, you know, you don't have to worry about the technical and the microphones. I'm always buying new toys. I have so many things that I just don't even use. So you don't have to have all of that. Just doing a video is going to be better than no video. All right, methods of distribution. So we're going to talk about this a little bit. You know, you've got email, you know, sending that out. That's great. You know, I don't know about you, you know, Jessica, you probably have a new email, or maybe you've had it for 5 or 6 months, but you know, your email, are you guys getting blown up in your email? Can you get up in the morning and look at your email all in 1 minute and actually be able to go through all your emails in 1 minute? We got no's, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I mean, it's crazy. We got no's. It's like I get so many emails that it's just nuts. And so a lot of times I'm just swipe, and I'm not actually, unless something really catches my attention. So there's another whole entire class on email. What, you know, I would go look at YouTube and go watch them, but it's like, what do you put on your right there at your subject line? You know, there's, you know, do caps, do you put a question, there's a lot of things that you guys can do that will actually be great. But yesterday I sent out 88 text messages, which was probably poor timing. It was like right before Shannon said, hey, let's take off. We were at the office, it was about 5 o'clock, and I hit send. And there was like 15 people of something were answering me back. I'm like, oh, wow. Oh, honey, sweetie, sorry, we got to sit here for a few more minutes. Oh, sorry, honey, there's a couple more. So it was actually pretty fun, because it was nice that was one of my very first mass texts. Now, it wasn't a video, but it was a mass text of some of part of my, you know, seeking after new listings kind of approach. And we got one guy that says, yeah, I've got 7 pieces of land that I need to sell like right away. And so a couple of people said, hey, it's our, you know, we've already sold our home, but thank you. A couple of people said, hey, you know, we're thinking maybe in about 6 months. And so I said, oh, great. If you don't mind, I'm going to reach out to you in 6 months. So, oh yeah, please do. And so I put them right there. 6 months in my CRM, I'm calling them back in. So it was kind of fun to do. So I'd really encourage you guys to do a little bit more texting, a little bit more video texting. I've got a video that we've got set up that's now, and again, let me just put this isn't me sitting there going like this, text. You know, you guys need to get smarter, and we need to do too. But so my CRM, actually, you can stick it in your template, and now I could just went over on my left-hand side and just clicked the 80 something people, clicked them all and did a mass text. Or because doing one at a time right here is just going to be, it's going to be kind of crazy. So I would encourage you to get some kind of mass texting kind of thing going on. And then we're going to be doing some video texting. So I got the video, it's going to be perfect. It's it's going to be great. It's a little video, and then we're just going to send it out. And then that way we're going to see who kind of watches it and see how many pieces of hate mail we get. I got one of them yesterday. You know, I'm never going to pay anyone. You guys are a ripoff. $40,000 to sell my house. And so then I'm calculating backwards. Okay, that's probably a $750,000 home. And then I calculate, well, the last 2 houses that I've sold, I get 102% over asking. So then I'm trying to have this conversation saying, hey, I can help you. But it didn't go really well. And so, all right. So there's some people you just can't please. And I said, well, I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. And I've actually spoke to her about 6 months ago too. I know exactly where she's at. All right. Simple ways to use video to increase your online presence and income. And so here we go. You guys ready? Now, again, don't judge me on some of these videos. You guys can watch the videos. It's great. You can laugh. This is just an opportunity to find ideas and ways that you guys can do something. There's things, guys, I would go on, I'd stay for hours on YouTube just looking up real estate agents, looking up kind of things. Go on there and you find somebody. I found somebody in Canada that I got some of these ideas from, actually 2 of them from Canada. The cooking with your agent was somebody that was doing it, but but I decided to take it a step further and go into the people's houses and cook inside their houses as well, pre-COVID. So you can take these ideas and kind of tweak them. That's where I got my 30 businesses in 30 places kind of deal. And so ideas that you can find online of what other real estate agents are doing to be able to, be you and, just do something from you. So video introductions. Oops, I don't know if I did that, but I don't know. Do you guys have like a video introduction of yourselves? You just like something that you can do. And I'll have to go back and show you guys how to do this on the phone because I can't remember. There's about 3 steps to do it. But if I like text, and I think I shared this with you before, but if I like go here and I go to Sarah, oh, look, Sarah, you're on my phone. That's great. All right. So if I go to like Sarah here and I just put Lake of, and boom, there's the Lake of, the Pines, and boom, it goes right there. And it just, now it's already preset. I don't know how I did it. I got to know, but Sarah now has a video of me telling the 6 things of why I live in Lake of the Pines. Okay. And so, but see how simple and fast that was. If I had to go like look for that, I need to be smarter. I need to put in, a bunch more videos of my Auburn videos and tour videos and different things, but you could just say that. So if I was sitting there, if I was Jessica and I was out trying to meet different agents and stuff and said, well, here's my card, or let me text you my information. Yeah, you text information, but maybe you only had 2 seconds. I mean, Jessica and I got interrupted, I don't know, 10 times. We're sitting there trying to have a conversation yesterday, but Jessica's so popular that everybody wanted to come chat with her. So we were sitting there chatting, and wouldn't it be nice if we just met, or a client or somebody that we just met, say, let me text you a little bit more information. So you would text this intro video, or because that video right there, that shows an intro of me at the same time, because it's me talking about an area that I like, but that gives them enough opportunity to get to know you just by body language and seeing you versus just a phone call. So Jessica, instead of a business card, you could say, hey, let me just send you over my information. But Jessica's really good because she might give a business card, but then she follows up with a video email and a video text and goes, hey, thanks so much. It was so good to see you. And I look forward to doing more business with you. So it's just that extra connection of stepping out of your comfort zone and doing something more, including a video in your introductory email. It's 96%. If I get a text, you guys, go through your text every single morning, every night. If I get a text and it pops up with a video, do I set that down or say, I'll get that in a minute, I'm in the middle of something? I usually just watch it right away because I want to know, what did somebody just send me? What did Sarah just send me? She just, oh, look, where's she at? And I'm kind of curious to know kind of what's going on. So 96% increase there. 80%, that's the percentage of the internet users who recall watching the video or an ad that they visited in the past 30 days, which is a pretty high number actually there. So let's get into some home tours. This one, guys, I was listening. If you go to Tom Ferry, they actually have a round table on one of their on his where is it? It could probably just find it straight up on his YouTube channel, but it was on his blog or something that I found it. But it was a roundtable of like 6 people that how to use video and what they're doing in video and how they started in video. And one of them was that you got a brand new agent that doesn't have their own listings, just like you guys are doing. Maybe you're doing people's open houses. They totally just went to people's homes and said, hey, what can I do? We had some previous people on before that are wonderful people, and they actually went and just started going to brand new home developments and started emailing, people and texting and doing all these videos and stuff at this house. And people started going, that's a great listing. That's an awesome listing. Congratulations on your new listing. It's not really my listing, but you're out there promoting it. So if you don't have listings, call up an agent that does and say, do you mind if I go in and do a spotlight on that? Jessica, you might want to go through and say, hey guys, just wanted to give you an office tour of what we basically do here, at our company, and just walk through and say, this is our recording room. This is what this room does. If, your boss allows you to film her desk, but just kidding. So, let's see if this actually plays for us and you can hear it. Eric Hatch here with Century 21 Cornerstone, coming from beautiful Christian Valley, where today we're going to show you a house that will not disappoint. Let's go check it out.
Welcome inside this beautiful home located on Happy Valley Lane. And here, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you need to come see this home. And number 1 is the open space living in the...
So I can speed this up a little bit. And so then I just kind of just start going around the house. And
outdoor
now
living room
I'm out sitting outdoors.
And the beautiful property that they have as well on the few acres that we have that's fenced and cross fenced for small animals. You can't miss on this house. It's a hole-in-one. So if you'd like to see this home or any others, feel free, reach out, contact me. Be happy to give you a private showing.
Boom. So it's just kind of fun, guys. It's just a little, oh, we have a question. Sarah, go ahead.
Who do you have doing your video filming?
Okay, this one right here, I had my niece Shelby just help me with this one. And now I'm getting to the point that unless you hire a video person, I just realized that to schedule them all up and say, hey, come help me, come do this, it just takes too long. I'll show you a couple more that I just walk in and just go, here's this, here's that. And I just go on to, whatever software on, Apple is really good when you can just go on there and you can just get on your camera video and just splice the videos together and put a little bit of music to it and just kind of go. So this one with the speed up and the brain, you guys don't need all these fancy, I realized that earlier. I don't need that. I'm going to show you one earlier. It's one of my very first ones I did kind of my own, just putting one together, but that was nice that you guys, there's, you can get your own selfie sticks that actually film different ways. I actually have a little, I got 2 of them. I got cute little remote little controls. I can set up the camera. I could be sitting there at the table and I could just go like this, click. I see that it turns on and then I talk. And then you can go on your iPhone, and you guys ever gone to your iPhone and actually shrink or edit your videos, and you can like cut off the front and cut off the end. So you just kind of like get it perfect, save as a new video, and then just kind of like take them and just put them together. And then just send them together. So just having that. So it does take a little bit of time, but I'm just feeling that as the busier you get, it's still tough. Some of these people on Tom Ferry were saying, yeah, I've got a video crew and we record, every Thursday and Friday. I know an agent in this office here that she goes and records on Wednesdays. And so they do something different. So, but you got to just consistently, and that was number 1, is consistently just book that time in for you is what you want to do.
Eric Katch here with Centric.
All right. But yeah, stop me, guys, if anything you guys have any questions. But like business tours, I went out and met all these business owners and chatted with them, and had lunch and met them and just basically said, hey, I'm just coming. All these type of people, they'll like freak out and go, what do you want? What are you after? It's like, hey, I'm just here to introduce and just generate a little bit more potential business for you. My day 1 business, they actually, I don't have it showing here, but they actually went out probably about a month after we did the video, which is kind of a bummer. Paradise Donuts, shout out to them because they got good donuts. But so you just go and meet these wonderful people, and it was so nice
Eric
to meet
them. With Century 21 Cornerstone, coming from beautiful downtown Nevada City, where we are here sharing 30 businesses and places in 30 days. And today is day 16, and we are at JJ Jackson's downtown Nevada City. Let's go in and talk to Teresa more about her business. Hello, everyone. We're inside JJ Jackson's here in.
Okay, so I will. Sarah, let me back up on one thing on this one. Fiverr.com. Okay, I found a guy on Fiverr.com that put these videos together for me for $30. And so that first introduction thing there, he charged me like $5. So I just said, put this to music. Here's some videos, or here's some pictures, still shots, my what I want to do, put that on. And so then basically at that point, he actually then would know that he would do my introduction. So I would send him and drive my introduction. Hey, we're here. This is Eric Katch, day 16, blah, blah. Then I would say, then make sure you put my little introduction music there and then go into this. And so he would just put those together. I think it was $30 each video. And so I would just send him stuff. So, and we did all of them with him. And so was a real nice guy, and you can just do Fiverr.com. So if you want to find somebody like that, you can do it real easy and fast if you want to put those little introductions and stuff together for you. Okay.
And were these recorded with a tripod?
This one was on a tripod. Yeah. Do you know who the photographer was on this one? It was Shauna Grande. So, yeah. So she and I went out. Now we're starting now here. I got a little mic here. She had a mic. So that was nice to actually bring Shauna with me, because I'm like, I'm not putting a mic, and get the, just you put the mic on. So then I let the female put the female mic on and stuff, which was nice. Now I've got like this wireless one. This one actually strung back and we have them clipped on the back of us. Sometimes I would just have one on and not one on her. You're going to like the one in the kitchen earlier. It was kind of an echoey, the other day, so it kind of just, again, a video is better than no video. You want to try to make it look really fun and good, but just having this, and some of these videos on these, I've got 2,700 views on some of these videos and different things, which are great. So do kind of a video tour of, you can go meet some people. Here's like informational, guys. This is just real fast, real easy. I don't know which one this one. Oh, my rotten one.
Hey, welcome back to what to look for when touring a home. Today, we're going to be looking closely at siding, especially T111.
Look on the weathered side of the house where the sun hits it to see, how is my siding? How do I look? Do I look like we have swelling there around the trim pieces? Look closer down on the edges, on the bottoms. You'll see that because there's no gutters, or they have a clogged gutter that is dripping down here.
All right, so you can see what kind of happened here is when you turn the phone around and you film the other way, then it kind of sounded a little like harder to hear, or kind of like you were in a like muffled a little bit. But does it really matter? I'm just showing people like what gutters. I took when I saw the gutters leaking down this other house up there in Forest Hill, it was fun. I'm like showing like, here's a water feature. I go up and I show this overflowing gutter and pouring down rain, because it literally was this giant. When you get really close in, guys, look, it's a water feature. It looks like, oh, it's a pond. No, it's a puddle. And so, just do little fun little things like that, but just showing them that what happens, guys, if you don't do gutters, this is crazy. And so I got the No song from TikTok. You can see the TikTok logo. I believe, I don't see it on this one, is removed. So you can actually do that, which is great. And then I just reposted this and just took a TikTok video and stuck it on YouTube and a couple other places, on repurposing that.
Hey, welcome back to.
So that was one idea there. Area tours. The other day I had 30 minutes of just extra time. I was in Nevada City, Grass Valley, and I just literally, and maybe get a car tripod and just kind of like held it there and just kind of drove through and kind of showed and said, hey, this is what we did last week. We went to this, we went to a show at the community arts place. Here's Sereno's restaurant, which is great. And you can talk about their food. I just drove through down, like it's a 30-second video driving downtown. Now you can pinpoint that a little bit more if you want to then go, hey guys, I'm down here at Main Street or whatever, if there's a famous street that you guys want to film, or a bridge in Nevada City or anything. But here's like an Auburn video that I did.
Hello, this is Eric Hatch with Century 21, serving Placer and Nevada counties for over 24 years. Welcome to my backyard.
And so then I just went, and so this one that's me right there driving. That's my car, and he was filming me. That was awesome. So here I just kind of did photos and pictures. And then I had a videographer and a different person put this together for me out of Reno. And I believe that, guys, we have, there's, anybody seen the videos?
A little bit of milk is okay.
Yeah, does anybody see the videos you guys are seeing that from our videographer from Select?
Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy, have you guys seen, he's putting videos, I haven't seen them yet, city videos and stuff. So when he puts those together, grab them and start promoting them and then putting them places. So, but this was just one that we did. Then I had the same company right here. We went up to Forest Hill. Guys, the Forest Hill one's hilarious. You guys should watch that. I commandeered a camper up there with the motorcycles and said, hey, do you mind if I kind of walk out of your camper? And then I filmed them with a drone going over with them, riding their motorcycles in the trails. And I sent it to them because they get, so that was just kind of fun. So, and if I would have had a boat at Lake Clementine, I would have gone out in the boat right then as we were touring Lake Clementine down the dam and stuff. So, I mean, there's some fun things that you can just do that were kind of fun for just area a tour. So this was just simple. You could have somebody walking, or you could stand there with a tripod and says, welcome to Grass Valley, welcome to Nevada City. And I just want to share a few beautiful photos. And you could go around and just collect some things from a drone, collect some pictures, and just kind of share some things. So give the history behind it, which is great. That's the area. Let's see. Oh, this is the Forest Hill one. Oh, this is funny. So
Eric Hatch here with Century 21 coming from beautiful.
So I just shared about Forest Hill. I'm just walking here showing this. Oh, this is me. So I did a wardrobe change. I'm on Lake Clementine. And then here's the motorcycles that I come out. Then I changed again. I'm
biking.
Where am I? Coming out of the trailer. It was really funny. But then I'm out here and there's a
that were on the first prison.
There's like a peacock starts going. Wham, wham, wham. Oh, look at this. Look at that beautiful trailer.
Camper, but when you get to stay in a place like this, it's enjoyable.
And so they're just kind of fun. Just gave 5 reasons why that Forest Hill would be a great place to live. And this one, I think this one, I was surprised. It has a lot more views. This has got, I think, a couple thousand views that people, and you can boost these a little bit if you want. You can boost your videos to get them a little bit more exposure.
Eric Hatch here with Century 21 coming from.
Let's see what else we got here. And now client videos. How many people have actually gotten very brave to actually record a client video? Not yet. And say, you know what's interesting, because there's a lot of people here will say, hey, I don't want to be recorded. And you actually have to prepare them. If you guys ever do recorded videos with your clients, you need to make sure you let them know, hey, I'm going to be stopping by. When are you moving in? I'm going to stop by. And again, I do pizza. There's different ideas that you guys can do. So I'll bring pizza and different stuff, but I'll walk by and I'll come by and go, hey, just want to let you know, I'm going to be there tomorrow at noon, and we're going to take some video and some pictures, just to let them know. And usually when you get there and they're just dripping with sweat in the middle of the summer, and they're like lifting boxes, and I'm just looking at going, do I dare ask them to do a video right now? So you have to be real careful of what you want to do. And so these people say, hey, you guys want to do a video? Oh, we'd love to do a video. And so this one I actually did on my own. This one, and now I'm actually taking these on my website and I'm creating a, hey, meet your neighbors, of them. And so this one, and what was really nice about this is I put this together for them, and I just put welcome home, Dustin and Alex. And so then I sent this to them as kind of another gift, is what it was, of their house before they moved in.
I'm Dustin.
I'm Alex.
And we just bought this house with the help of Eric.
We were drawn to this house for its vast.
Now, see these pictures here? I did take some pictures. Some of the pictures are kind of fun. Is like if I know if I'm like at a buyer walkthrough, if I'm at an inspection, I'm kind of taking pictures as we're going through the process of maybe there's a couple pictures in here that they're walking with the owner at the buyer walkthrough, walking through a trail, and I kind of was behind them and I took a picture of them. So I'm kind of showing them kind of the experience of kind of going through and finding this house and what they did to go through it. So and there's a key point here is there's usually 5 questions that I want for this to be kind of uniform with all my videos. And so what was the hardest thing that was about finding a home? What was the best thing about finding? And so I kind of asked these questions as we're at the entry or wherever it may be. So I went around and we took some pictures of them in the kitchen. So here's the video of them walking at the wire walkthrough.
Here because we have a lot of.
And so then I took my camera, I did some aerial video and stuff. I don't see, oh, right, no, maybe some of this aerial video. Right here, so there's the aerial video. And so this was just kind of a thing, just welcome home. And it was a little cute little video. It took me probably 15 minutes to do. I put together, asked them some questions, and now this one's getting some good traction. And then you can then take this. Of course, I asked them, hey, do you mind if of course, if they're going to give me the video, then they know what I'm going to do with it. But then I would say, do you mind if I send this out to some past clients and put it on my website? And then technically you're probably supposed to get some kind of written piece of paper and sign something that I would probably recommend doing. But this is a fun couple that I've sold 2 houses, and they want to look at more houses, and they bought 20 acres way out there in forest or cool kind of area back there. So kind of fun, fun one on that one. So I would encourage you guys, if you don't do a video, sometimes if they are kind of like, hey, I don't really want to do a video, so hey, do you just mind doing a picture? And a lot of times then I say, hey, let me text this picture to you. And then, or they'll say, hey, do you mind texting that picture to me after you took it? I really like to show my family, or da da da. So just having some kind of stuff you could use for social proof of videos, and having that be some pictures are great. All right. Then I want you to be you. All right. So this was crazy. This is one of my first live audiences with Cooking with My Agent. I don't know if you've seen this, but this is making me extremely hungry. But here we go.
Hey, Eric Hatch here with Century 21, coming another episode of Cooking with Your Agent, and welcome. Today, the family's about to arrive, and I want to share one of our favorite fun breakfasts that we actually have, which we love to make on the holidays and different times of the year. This basically, what we've got here is we've got a crispy breakfast potato, and then you dump beautiful pound of bacon right over the top, which is amazing. So then what you're going to do here is you're going to put this in the oven, because then we can actually break
And then
garlic, which is
then I put this, and then at the end they're all yelling.
and then some kind of mess. This is absolutely delicious. You guys are gonna love this. Got some served with some fruit. We got some other stuff, bacon, got hot chocolate, we got wassail. We're gonna have an amazing breakfast. Are we gonna eat now, guys? Yes. Cheers, guys. Thanks so much for
So just crazy things, guys, just, you know, just kind of fun. Now, I've now been doing most of my cooking right here inside my house just because of COVID, but I've got several recipes and things that I've done in other people's kitchens, and that probably will start back up again. But just fun little ideas of just things that you guys can share and bring to the community. Services. All right. So how many people do a Matterport video? You guys probably on some of your listings probably do Matterport. How many? Give me some service you guys might do. Professional photography. You guys.
Yep.
Yeah. So things that you guys use. So why not? I thought to myself, there was a Matterport video that we use Matterport. There was a Matterport has its own video of like saying, hey guys, this is you know, a Matterport video. So then I could share that on social media and goes, guys, we're going to be doing this for you on your listings if I'm going after a new listing. But I mean, check this one out right here, because I just went one step more. And that's Shelby, my photographer. So, you know, this isn't her house. And so now I just created a whole video of me just showing that what the 3D and how it kind of works, and me showing it. And so now it's a little more personal than them just getting some kind of Matterport boilerplate, you know, video. So it's kind of more branded to me is what it is. So feel free to do. So whatever service you do, professional photography, show you out there with your photographer doing the drone, you know, doing something, and then just kind of have like a 30-second video of just you doing that with those servicing people. So then they can actually see it, because just saying you guys are doing, you know, professional photographer, or saying you guys do something, yeah, they might believe you, but if they see it, you know, again, this is 80-something% more believable when they see a video. So, you know, create something like that. And so I just had Shelby bust this out for me and just kind of do it. And that's something similar that or simple you probably could have just done on your own as well. But again, if you have less time, then you can pay somebody to do it. But that was one service. Business leaders.
Hello,
Okay.
everyone. We have a
Wow, I look so much younger.
great guest today, Bill Ango from Asset Preservation Incorporated. Their headquarters is here in Rose.
So then I just kind of
Chat
went
with us
through.
a short bit. Why don't you share with the audience a little bit about your background and what you actually bring to the table to the escrow company? You're basically opening two escrows, is what you're doing. Kind of one escrow for the
identify those three properties. The second option identification is called the 200% rule. Essentially states.
All right, so here's a 1031 video that we probably shot 2-3 years ago. I probably need to redo this one because of the new rules of what's going on with, you know, 1031 stuff. So, you know, I've interviewed lenders, I've interviewed, you know, probably 15 different people, home inspectors. I had Zach from Finley Pest Inspection in here and recorded just about what they look for, what they do. And so then what I can do here is, Madison, you probably should put this on your to-do list, is I should get more into like going, guys, I recommend a home inspection instead of like maybe putting, here's my 3 home inspectors. Now I should probably, Madison, is take and actually put, and here's my 3 home inspectors, but here's also some videos that you can actually watch of what they're actually looking for, Madison. So yeah, she got it. So I mean, something like that, where that would actually be added to that video or that email. So we already have an email that's already a boilerplate email that we already have in our CRM system that actually says, here's our choices for home inspections. Here's our choices. Now it says wells and septics as well. So those are at the bottom. So if we know we're not in a well and septic area, we just go backspace, but it's better than having to type it out every single time. And so we throw a video in there. So then we go, hey, I'll just go, hey, it's on our checklist, send out our new buyers on blah, blah, blah street on Norleen, send them out the preferred vendor list for their inspections. And so congratulations, we got our house in escrow. What's next? This is what we're looking for. These are the inspections as we had discussed. And I usually say as we discussed or we've discussed, so because we probably already verbally discussed it, but here they are. So I send that video out to them so then they get that. So that would be some fun of just going and interviewing. I think, Sarah, you're interviewing people, aren't you? Interviewing some people. So you're going out and talking to them. I did the Auburn Fairgrounds. I mean, it was fantastic to go to the Grass Valley Fairgrounds and to go through and actually meet the guy and talk about the business and the infrastructure and all sorts of stuff. So it was more fascinating for me just to learn more about it. And you got a few little free lunches and, say, oh, why don't you stay for lunch on me? And so it was great. So, and then Maria's was so nice that we've had 2 customer appreciation parties and vendor parties at Maria's, which was fun. So you continue building these relationships with them. Let's see, offer videos. So I don't know if this one might play. So I would really encourage you now, when you actually record this now, Loom, LOOM, remember I shared that with you before. BombBomb, I do mine on BombBomb. It does cost money. Loom is free, but I believe they have a 5-minute limit. So, go with that. And I have my marketing plan is already on a video, which I'm not sharing that one here with you. I should probably put this on this presentation, but I had some sales guy critique my marketing plan. It says too long. And so then to get the listing, I went and shortened my marketing plan and I sent it to him that next morning. How does this work? Well, you were a little fast on your talking early in this beginning, but then you slowed down. It was much better. But I think that was the reason, because I listened to him. Now we're actually in escrow with a full price cash offer on his house, because I listened and I just want, I want customers to tell me what I could do better too. So I really like enjoying, I don't know how much information this will show.
Hey, Cindy, Eric Hatch.
I'm going to move it forward.
See and understand kind of.
So that people don't hear the addresses. I don't know how long ago this was, but I'm going through and sharing the offer and the highlights to the agent itself when I'm actually, giving them.
Hey, Cindy, Eric Hatch. Good.
I want to put that on there just because it was recording. I don't know what house that was. So just for privacy information, I'll just put it on a great picture of me right there. It's a still shot. All right. So, but what I did there is what I really like here is 2 things I do. First is I actually take the contract. When I put the contract together, I'll put the contract together and I will, Madison, I'll be fair to Madison. She puts it in an email format. And then I actually then will go to our buyers and say, Mr. and Mrs. Buyer, here is the offer. And I go through paragraph by paragraph, because we're not in we're just not, it used to be where they had to come in the office or I had to go to their house and we had to fill it all out, sit there and explain everything. We still do that on certain occasions, but most of the time it's, they go back to the Bay Area, they go back somewhere else. And I'm sitting there, how do you go over the phone? There's so many times I'll be on the phone and I'll go, okay, it's about an hour conversation. All right, go to page 1. Got it. Go to page 1. Okay, now let's go ahead and could you see on paragraph 3 right there? Yes. So this is da. And so I would find myself a lot for about a 20 to 30 minute to an hour conversation going over the offer on the phone, going page by page. So now what I do is I just record it and say, okay, guys, just want to share, here's paragraph 1, here's this, here's your name, here's the price. I'm going to highlight it. And so it's about a 6-minute video that I go through and I share all the highlights of the offer. I put a PDF copy of the offer inside that email, and then I send it to them. Probably 99% of the time, at about 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, I get the offer signed back, clicked, done, good to go. And so then what's been really nice is I did have a buyer or a seller long time ago, recently, I guess, that I sent off an offer when I presented the offer, and I actually went through the offer because they're actually not local. And I went through the offer and went page by page. And then he came back to me a month later, says, why did we do this? Why did we do that? And then I went back and listened to my video and went, oh, well, see, I did explain to him during that time and politely said, we did have that conversation. So it was kind of nice actually on that aspect too. So presenting the offer to our buyer or to the seller, getting it, then get it signed. And then that video that we were just there is, I like to send it out to the agent. And it was been so impressive by other agents. They've been so impressed. They really like it. Some agents who might be a little older going, I couldn't, what was that? It was, I just saw this video. What am I supposed to do with that? And I said, it's the little triangle that says play, you know, that one right there, you know, just play. And so, you know, sometimes it depends, you can, you know, then I had to resend it with no video. So, and then if you get an AOL email address, sometimes the AOL emails don't really like to put videos through either. So a little history there. So, but I always like to present it. And so if you're going against multiple offers and I'm sitting there going, hey, just wanted to share with you, Tim, here's an offer on your house. And here it is, we shortened our times. You can live in the house for free for 30 days afterward, rent free. You can actually have it. Then, you know, I know we're kind of anti-picture, anti-letter kind of thing of just some discrimination kind of rules and laws and stuff. It doesn't stop me from the very beginning going, hey, Tim, this is Eric Katz. Just want to share with you, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, our buyers are wonderful. They're coming from the Bay Area. They got 3 kids. Their cousin actually lives right down the street. He works at this job. They're super excited. She's a preschool teacher and she's excited to be working right down the school, you know, kind of just sharing a little bit about the client there and telling them per video and then rolling through and sharing that. I mean, this video was only 2 minutes long of just going through the offer. So it wasn't too difficult, but I've gotten so many comments back from individual people, from other agents going, hey, thank you so very much for sharing that with us. And it's, I've got one of them literally just text me and said, just want you to know we went with you because they really liked the video and they really liked the presentation. Because I'm also sharing a little bit about in here, I'm sharing about the title company, I'm sharing about the lender, I'm sharing about this. And guys, always CC your lender in there. And when you have a good relationship with your lender, that lender about 2-3 minutes later after you send that video will then follow up with another email from them saying a little bit just reassuring, guys, this is great. You're selling the whole entire package. When that lender reaches out and sends an email to that agent as well saying, hey, this is so-and-so, you guys are going to love this client. They're great. I've already done this. I already got this. All I need is a purchase price and a house and address and appraisal and we're good to go. So those things on multiple offers are just huge. So that's something new in the last maybe year and a half that we attacked that have just been wonderful that I really, really like. Some of you guys might have seen my market updates, but my market updates, this is something really simple. So again, you take your database. I send everyone out of, I think we're just about hitting 9,000 people in my database. So everyone gets this one, but then I break it down smaller increments of different ones. And I just come in.
Hello, Eric Hatcher with Century 20.
It's a presentation.
Pretty moving.
And, you know, you can actually on Loom and these things, you guys don't have to have your face there if you don't want it. It could just be recording the screen. You don't have to share your face, but I like it when it's actually kind of in a small square or circle that it's up in a corner and you can see I'm looking at the presentation at the same time, but what else is everybody else looking at? They're not staring at me. They're looking at the numbers and they're looking at the presentation as it's flying through, you know, kind of going through. We're talking about distressed properties and just talking about market updates. And so it's just a PowerPoint presentation that I just, you know, we put together and then we just do a little market. Sometimes it's this is a 4-minute little video, try to keep them 4 to 5 minutes. And then somebody's going to watch it. This one actually got quite a bit of reviews. So just doing a little market video of what things are going on. In your
hello,
region.
Eric Hatcher with Century 21 on the
go forward. Giving videos. So guys, feel free to whatever video that you guys are doing or whatever you're doing in your community to give. We gave 10 bikes. We closed this a couple of years ago that we our first 10 transactions that we had. So I promoted that we closed. It was like maybe January 15th. There's no, well, not February 15th. I didn't sell 10 that fast, but you know, somewhere in the first 4, 5, 6 weeks of the year, and we sold 10 houses. And so I promoted, hey guys, just want to thank all my clients. We just closed our first 10 houses of the year. So A, to show that we were working, B, to show that we did it kind of quick, and C, to show out that we're giving back, that we gave to this home of 10 bicycles and gave them to these people. So I just did a little recording of sitting out in front and handing these bikes. We ordered these bikes. I had my whole entire extended family for one family evening at dinner, and we all assembled the bikes, and then we just got a truck and then took them there.
So much very much. And everybody say
so,
goodbye. Thank you. Bye.
So it was just kind of fun that they, you know, to give out, you know, just so record things that you're
so
doing.
So much very much.
Community.
And everybody say goodbye.
All right. And then fun videos. This was one I did a long time ago. I had to hire my didn't hire him. I just said, come do it. This is a house that I sold twice, actually. Got job transfer in 3 months. So we actually sold it twice. So what I wanted to do here is I wanted to do this little video, and I haven't watched this for a long, long time, but it was a video of just sharing and having my kids actually pretend it was their house and showing kind of fun things about living.
Hello, Eric Hatcher with Century.
In the house.
Access and lots of privacy. And
so he's going to work. And
As
then I show him coming home from work
in this area,
with the
please feel free to
kids.
reach out and text us or call us.
So I don't know, guys. It was just kind of a fun little video, but just showing kind of experience. We actually even got plates out and set the table and stuff. So those are just kind of some fun videos of getting some.
Hello, Eric Hatcher with Century 21.
And you can, the sound wasn't really good on that one. I want to share this one. I don't think it loaded, guys. So I will just tell you, this is, I think this is my last one. Yeah, I'm going to show you that one. I'm going to go to a different screen, but I'm going to show you that one just a minute. But I just wanted you guys to share on closing that 44% of people that cell phone users sleep with their phones, and 50% are web users are searching on their mobile devices, which is probably higher. And so 80% of mobile is spent 80% of mobile time is spent, I can't see it with this screen, is spent in apps. So let me show you this other one here that I want to show on the CMA, because this is important for you guys to do. And I would do this like all the time, because this one didn't load because it's a private one because I didn't put it public. Can you guys, my guys can still see my screen? I think, yep, you're still sharing screen. So
that's the square footage and stuff that I'm going off of here. If you have anything different, then feel free to let me know. But there's a link right below this video that actually shares about the value, and it's this exact presentation right here that you can actually open that up as well and look at. So you can skip all this kind of stuff here. Then it will actually show you kind of what we've got going on. We're sitting right here. The inventory still is just so crazy and so low, which is nuts. And there's only one house right now that's currently, it's a little.
So basically what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm actually showing and doing a CMA online. And a lot of you guys, you'll find that a lot of the sellers don't live around here and they're trying to sell a second home, or they're selling something. So you're recording that and then sending that out to them. But with this particular one was something new that I started this year, is that these are people that I'll get one of my referral sources will say, hey, here's so-and-so looking to sell their home. And then I call and I call and I call, and then they don't call me back. So I'm now just doing a CMA straight up, on a house that I'm just going to record it, send it. And it's takes about maybe 10 minutes just to do it. But then you sending these things out to these individual people, and I'm going to see, and I'll let you guys know in the future of like, did I get another phone call because I went to set the extra mile over someone else that maybe didn't do that, but I'm just kind of working on that. So just kind of, these are some ideas of how to, utilize that. I know some people came in late. I did record it, so you guys can actually go back, and Tori, I can hang out with you for a minute and go back and show you a couple other ones and before. But anybody have any questions about video, and appreciate that, I'll stop the recording. But